hello, and welcome to Nails for the Week. My name is Lori, and I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day today. I know I am because you're here and we get to play in the nail room. So let's get started. All right. Well, today I'm going to be doing these itty bitty little tiny tips for my daughter. I am going to start off with some lawn green because I was thinking, I wanted the lawn background from what she was talking about. And then I remembered, crap. I forgot to buff and put base coat on these babies because somebody's going to be actually wearing them. And you should always do the buff and the base coat if somebody's going to wear them. I don't do it for Felicia, so why should I do it for these tips, right? If you don't know, Felicia is my flexi hand. So, yeah, she doesn't do damage to her nails at all. No wear and tear there. She just sits there and looks pretty. All right. Wiped it off. Cleaned it off. Now we're going to put the base coat on. And I'm still scrubbing it in because, because I buffed them, there's a little bit of, space there. And I'm putting it on a little sideways because, like I said before, somebody is going to wear these. Oh, do you see that hair? Drive me nuts. And yeah, it's just still hanging out there. But if somebody's going to wear them, we really should make sure too not to get anything underneath the nail. So if you get something at that cuticle area, you get gel underneath of there, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to lay flat. It's not going to look nice. It's going to look pretty bad. So we're doing the first coat of that lawn green of the Macart Platinum Gels. Make that a little straighter. Just put a little here, a little there. My mom is probably screaming at the screen right now, going, "Why are you putting green on my grandbaby?" She hates green. C'est la vie. Sorry, Mom. It's the lawn. It's okay. Having a green lawn is good. Thanks for being in screen there. This must be the second coat. Shoosh. Took forever doing this. Nobody wants to sit there and watch you paint. Maybe I do. Yep, that was the second coat, see? So I'm putting on a coat of Model 1's matte top coat, just so that I have a matte base, because we're going to be drawing on these nails. There we go. Now here's the baby pinky finger. No, it isn't. This is her ring finger. And y'all, this was the second time that I did this little bunny foot. First I tried not putting the outline on. I think I probably would have done better maybe if I would have drawn it on there in a pencil. But, I did this in the middle of the night. Nobody can be thinking that much in the middle of the night, right? Oy vey. Just oy vey. So my daughter gave me this mood board. And it had this little bunny butt on it. And she wanted me to come up with a set of nails from this mood board. And she said the bunny butt was her favorite thing. And so we had to do the bunny butt. It's just the way it is. But on the mood board, I should have actually put a picture in here, but it was pretty much just, it was the bunny butt and then another bunny with a lot of dots on it and then a lot of eggs. A lot of eggs, colored eggs. So we are going to go with it. See what we can do. So after I've drawn his big old feet, I'm going to make his big old butt. It's in the picture that she sent me. It was pretty much just a round circle for his butt. So we're going to try and make it as round as we can. I'm using clear jelly stamper white and black for this, by the way. Just so as you know. Just go, and we're just filling it in. I really should have sped this part up. It's kind of boring. Do you know how to fill in a circle? I do, look. I'm sorry, I'm in a goofy mood tonight. And yes, I did go over a lot of the black because it was more there just for a guide, and I really didn't do a very good job drawing it. So we are just getting that white in there. And I do end up doing 2 coats of the white. After I get this coat done, I will set it aside and let it dry. And then the second coat will just kind of fill it in and make sure that there's no see-throughs. Okay, yep, there I decided to just leave it. Put a second coat on. Here we've got number 21, it's the light pink. Excuse me. And I'm just taking a tiny, tiny dotting tool and making a dot and flipping it up just a little bit to get that little bit of a oval. And do the other foot. Now, after I did this, I decided that I went back and looked at the looked at the picture. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. Should have been a bunny. I don't know. But I decided that I saw that the back of the foot were a lot smaller. You see how that is now? Yeah, fixed it with some white paint. No problems. Now we're going to go back in and outline the whole shebang. Y'all, all I'm saying is try not to do it when you're really tired and are having problems. Yeah, I cut a bunch out because I was completely out of shot. I'm like, nobody wants to just watch my fingers holding that little thing, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, wow, look, it's got a blank screen. Yay. Well, you'd think for as tiny as these little nail tips are that I'd be able to figure out how to keep them in shot. Of course, since they're tiny, that means that the camera had to be zoomed in a lot more. So now we're just frustrating ourselves by making too thick of a line and going completely out of shot because, hey, why not? There you are. I see you. All right, I had to clean up. I just put a little bit of acetone on that brush, and I'm just kind of trying to clean up the black. And the one thing about, clear jelly stampers polishes is they are extremely pigmented, which means they are a pain in the bum when you want to try and get them off. So this bunny's bum was a pain in my bum. There we go. And now I'm going to try and clean that black, the little tiny black mark off of his little bum. And what I'm going to do is basically make a big old gray smudge. So I'm like, okay, forget it. We're just going to go ahead and paint it with white and make a bigger gray smudge. And there we go. A little better. Yep. Still a bit of a gray smudge. Look, I just made a mess. His poor little butt. I think at this point, I just said, ugh, forget it. It will be covered. Why are we so dead spacing? Yep, I did. I said, oh, forget it. Nobody's going to notice. Look, you can't even hardly tell now that we've got top coat on it. So we're top coating it, making sure I cap the edges. And it don't look too bad. Alright, so now I've got some more top coat after that was all cured. And I'm just kind of putting a blob right there on his little butt. And I've got some white flocking powder. I'm just gonna drop that right on there. Tap it, make a mess. I had flocking powder everywhere. And I come back and gonna realize that it had the flocking powder, the clear top coat had just sucked all that flocking powder right up. So putting a little bit more clear flocking powder, putting a little bit more flocking powder on it. I haven't cured it yet, and I'm just kind of pushing it all up into a into a ball, and we're making it. So, and I'm just checking that, and I left it sit for probably about a half a minute before I cured it because I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't suck all into the clear top coat again. This is the plate we're using for the rest of it. But I wanted it to be fuzzy, and I wanted it to be a little bit bubbled up. So that's why I did that. And I thought his little bunny butt turned out pretty cute. So now we have got some Easter eggs. And I'm starting out with, I believe it's number 21. Like with the bunny feet. And I decided, no, that's not gonna fly. You could hardly tell it was on there. It's terrible. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna just throw some white on there first. And I've got this tiny little, it's called a pen stamper. Sorry, you can't see, but I can't even see through that thing. There's like a big old other thing on there. Other thing, yeah, thing. And do my damnedest to try and line it up. Okay, lining it up isn't going to happen. I decided right then and there lining it up is not gonna happen. And so I just decided a little offset, do the whole set like that so it looks like it was on purpose because it kind of looks cute. And then we're going to go ahead and top coat these babies. Make them all nice and shiny and pretty. And this little happy Easter sign with the bunny on it. I don't know if I like that at all. I haven't decided. But let me know what you thought of this design. I hope that you have an extremely happy Easter. Wow, that is even a terrible, shot. Oy vey, Lori. Wow. Okay, the bunny is cute, but, that one looks like he's got a whole hell of a thick line of black around his feet. Wow. 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 Leave me a comment. Let me know how terrible these are. That bunny's not so bad. Well, maybe. I don't know. You can hardly tell because it's so blurry. Oh. Well, you know what? You should try these out for yourself. Let me know how you get on. Send me a picture. And I would show me how much better you can do at this than I can. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.